Welcome to this introductory session on programming. In this session, we'll be covering some basic programming definitions and concepts that will help you understand the world of programming. Programming language. Let's start with the concept of a programming language. Think of programming languages as a way to communicate with computers. Just as we use different languages to communicate with people from different countries, we use programming languages to communicate with computers. Some common programming languages include Python, Java, and JavaScript. If you want to build a website, you might use HTML and CSS to create the layout and design of the site, and then use JavaScript to add interactive elements like buttons and animations. Code. Code is the set of instructions that we write in a programming language to tell a computer what to do. Think of code like the recipe for a dish. It's a set of instructions that a computer follows to perform a task. If you wanted to write code to draw a square on the screen, you might use a programming language like Python to write the series of instructions that tell the computer to draw 4 lines that connect to form a square. Compiler. A compiler is a tool that translates code written in a programming language into a language that the computer can understand. Think of it like a translator that converts one language into another. If you write code in a programming language like Java, you need to use a compiler to convert the code into a format that the computer can run. Debugging. Debugging is the process of finding and fixing errors in your code. Think of it like solving a puzzle. You need to identify where the problem is and then figure out how to fix it. If you're building a website and you notice that a certain button isn't working, you might use debugging tools to find the error in your code and then fix it. Algorithm. An algorithm is a set of instructions that a computer follows to perform a task. Think of it like a recipe for a computer. It's a step-by-step process that the computer follows to achieve a specific outcome. If you're building a navigation app, you might use an algorithm to calculate the fastest route from one location to another based on traffic conditions. Syntax. Syntax refers to the rules that a programming language follows. Just like how English has grammar rules, programming languages have syntax rules that must be followed for the code to be valid. In Python, you need to use indentation to indicate where code blocks begin and end. If you don't follow the correct indentation rules, your code won't run. Function. A function is a set of instructions that performs a specific task. Think of it like a tool that you can use over and over again in your code. If you're building a game, you might use a function to calculate the player's score based on how many points they've earned. Variable. A variable is like a container that holds a piece of data. Think of it like a box that can hold something. You can put different types of data into a variable, like text, numbers, or Boolean values. If you're building a website, you might use variables to store information like the user's name or email address. Congratulations, you've now learned some basic programming definitions and concepts. Remember, programming is a complex topic, but with practice and patience, you can learn to write code that does amazing things. Keep experimenting and exploring, and you'll soon discover the endless possibilities that programming offers. Don't be afraid to ask for help or seek out additional resources if needed. With dedication and hard work, you can become a skilled programmer and create innovative solutions to real-world problems. Good luck on your programming journey.